So good morning, everyone. I just wanted to stop by and give you an encouraging word this morning that no matter what your circumstance looks like, you have to encourage yourself with the covenant that God has promised you. So I'm going to go to 1 Samuel 30:6. And David was greatly distressed, for the people spoke of stoning him, because all of the people were bitter in soul, each for his sons and daughters. But David strengthened himself in the Lord his God. So in that passage, pretty much I'm going to give you a background that his wives and children and the soldiers that were with him, their wives and children were captured by the enemy. So in the enemy of the war that they were fighting. So what took place was a lot of mourning. It was a lot of sadness. It was a lot of anger. It was a lot of pain. And with King David leading, even though he wasn't a king at the time, he was leading the people that was following him. He was very distressed because he just felt like all was lost. He lost his wife, he lost his children, and the other people that was with them, they lost their families as well. But even in the midst of all of that, I want to encourage you right here. It says, but David strengthened himself in the Lord. So I want to encourage you, no matter what your bank account looks like, it may be in the negatives right now. No matter what your relationship looks like, it may be on the brink of breaking up, but you never know what God has in store for that relationship. I want to encourage you with every family member, whatever family member that has been lost in this world. And if you're not speaking at the moment, I want to encourage you that God is a God who restores and redeems. And no matter what is taking place on your job, it may seem like you're not making enough right now. It may seem like your work is not being valued, but God sees you. So I want to encourage you, as David encouraged himself. You got to speak to yourself sometimes. Kim, you are wonderful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the lender and not the borrower. Even though your bank account is in the negatives, I see millions on the way. Even though my relationship is not how I planned it to be, I just see God restoring us to a different place of healing, wholeness, and redemption. You have to know how to shift your mind, even though your circumstances telling you different. I remember the covenant that God promised me. This is what you got to speak to yourself daily. So make it your priority to start here. You do not have to wait for anybody else to encourage you. Yes, it is important, and yes, it is nice to have people that will pour into you, but sometimes you have to learn how to manage your pour from within. I love each and every one of you this morning, and I pray that you have a prolific day. And if this was for you, like and share. Have an amazing day.